A lot of times when you start telling what happened in your life, there are people who do not want to listen. And I know at times there will be people telling you that you don't need to rehash old things, that you need to leave well enough alone. That things that happened in the past stay there. No, a lot of times it's best for you to talk about it, and to get things out. And I have found that the longer things stay buried, the worse off it is for you. It is not beneficial for your healing, especially for you. There are a lot of people that I found out through life the hard way that it is best in their interest if things stay buried. Okay? So that's why a lot of times people don't want you to actually um, rehash things that has happened because to them, it is bringing up things that they don't want exposed, especially if they were a part of it. So they don't want things exposed. And then there's other reasons why people don't want things exposed because they know about it. And then there's other reasons why people don't want things exposed as well, is because they don't want to hear it. So it's like you bring in problems and situations upon them that they don't even want to hear about it. And also it brings up past things that they have never dealt with themselves. So it's like they don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? As well, or it's reasons that they just don't want to hear about it, period, because it's not their problem. So there's a number of reasons why people don't want to hear about these things, but they don't mind bringing you their problems. That's why things like this needs to be talked about, because when you are dealing with things in life, you need to find, what I'm saying, because I'm gonna put it like this: there are people out there that they don't have no one to actually talk to, and I'm gonna put it like this, like um you know if you could find someone to talk to, that's cool. But honestly, I'm gonna put it like this: I went to Lord. That was my way of finding things. I know a lot of people, they don't think that's cool or kosher or whatever, but that's the way how I dealt with it, because I knew that the Lord, that was the only way for me to get anything out of it. I went to even therapy for well over 20 some years, and therapy for me didn't work. I'm not going to say that therapy will not work for anyone else who have minor issues, but therapy for people who have severe issues, you will have to go other ways of actually trying to deal with it. And that's all I'm going to have to say, because if you have been going for therapy for 20, 30, 40 plus years and never gotten to the root of the issue, there's time for a change. And I'm going to say that there's definitely time for a change, because there's something deep rooted within you that needs to be addressed. I went to therapy and seen all these different doctors, psychiatrists. They was doing like all these type of dialective therapy, all this kind of stuff. A lot of this stuff did not work for me. I'm gonna put it like this: it did not work for me, and never once did anyone try to address the root. I literally had to tell them that they needed to get to the root of the issue after 20 something years, and no one during that time offered to get to the root. All they want to do was offer different type of medications, multiple medications upon multiple medications, that will literally make me zone out or even drool, and I'll be out of it for years. And that's why there are times that I was literally off my medications during that time, and different things happen during that time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there will come a time when you will literally get tired. You will get tired of the system of things and how things are working and how things are going about. And you will actually find other ways instead of going the world's way, whether it be through alcohol, drugs, and all this type of stuff of trying to find out what is best for you. Now, with that being said, even that, when you go to God, God will still tell you what's best for you, because he knows what's best for you. I'm going to make that plain. He knows what's best for you. So that's why I say go to God and allow him to customize the best issues for you. Even when it comes, I don't care what type of medication or anything, allow him, because I know a lot of people be like, you need to get off of medication, but they don't understand, especially if they have never been. There are things you just can't get off, like right off, because you will have an adverse effect. So that's why you need to allow God to implement you diet plans. And I don't like to say diet, but you have to change every way that you eat, like your mindset. That's why your mindset, everything has to change, and everything is a process. So that's what I'm saying. You have to go to the Lord so he can address issues in your life. So it'll be a process. So he would have to take you from the world's view of things and take you off, and it will be slowly changed from the way how you eat, the things that you drink, everything. And honestly, it could take a while. And it just depends on how you are. So he would take you from things of the world to the way how he thinks to his kingdom. And I know a lot of times people want you to do it their way, but you need to do it the Lord's way. So if so, everything will actually work to where you will come off the things of the world. And I know a lot of times people want you to do it their way, okay? And that's all I'm saying. They will be like, this, that, you got to do that. No, I'm telling you, go to the Lord, and the Lord will literally do this. He will implement things in your life to change the way how you eat. You got exercise, like all this stuff, because a lot of times people only think about that and not address even further issues, even about exercise. A lot of people don't even exercise, don't think about that. A lot of people don't even address the way how they eat as well. So there's a lot of things God would do by body, mind, soul, spirit. Everything God will address, not just your spiritual. He will address everything and change everything about you. And it does take time.